Call him up and tell him what you want. Call him up, call him up and tell him what you want. Call him up, call him up and tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. Truly my truly my soul silently waits for God. For him comes my salvation. He only is in my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. I read to you Psalm 62. I read to you Psalms chapter 62, verse 1 through 2.
Blessed be the name, blessed be the name, blessed be the name of the Lord. Oh, blessed be the name, blessed be the name, oh, blessed be the name of the Lord. I heard the voice of Jesus say, come unto me and rest. Lie down, thy weary ones, lie down, thy head upon thy breast. Blessed be the name, blessed be the name, blessed be the name of the Lord. Oh, blessed be the name, blessed be the name, oh, blessed be the name of the Lord.
Lord, thank you for letting us all get here today. Pray for the ones who are sick and ones who
Thank you for joining our devotion. Let us have a good church service.
Amen. We'd like to thank them for the devotion, and now we will have a Sunday school lesson by Sister Garrison. All righty. Today is the first Sunday. Good morning. Today is March the 5th, and we start a new quarter today. And the Sunday school lesson is the prodigal son. It's the prodigal son. The devotional reading was found in Psalms 28th chapter. The background scriptures were found Luke 15th chapter 11 through 32. And our this morning's lesson is actually Luke the 15th chapter 11 through 24. And it starts, and he said, a certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth on me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in the land, and he began to be in want. Okay, so those first from 11 to 14, remember the subject is the prodigal son. I think all of us have heard the prodigal son lots of times, and maybe you didn't really take it to heart. So the scripture talked about this son. There were two sons. And the one son said, and evidently his father had something, okay? It wasn't no broke daddy. Daddy had something, because for him to go to his daddy and ask for his portion, that meant that the daddy had something. So he went to his father and said, you know what? Can you give me what's mine right now? And it's funny because I look at our kids today, you know, they think they know it all. They think they got it all. They look at what we got and think, well, if I had that, I sure could do a better job. They go down that road, they don't know what they're talking about. That's what this lesson is letting you know. Father gave him the portion, and was he sad? Yeah, he was sad. He gave his son his portion. Son goes off with his portion, and what he does is what he did with it, what he did with the portion. Okay, have you ever prayed and prayed to the Lord for something? You know, the Lord will give you the desires of your heart. Have you ever really prayed for something? And after you got it, the Lord gave it to you, then you ask the Lord, why you give that to me? But you asked for that. You asked for that. The young man went on out, and it said he joined, and he went out and joined himself to a citizen of the country, and he sent him into his fields and to feed swines. And he went faint. And he would faint, have filled his belly with the husk, and the swines did eat, and no man gave him. So I may have skipped a verse, but what it's saying is that after he ended up with no money, he had all the parties he can. He partied. He had so many friends. You know, when you have money, you got a lot of friends, young people. When y'all got money, Junior, you got some money in your pocket, you're going to always have a friend. But you watch them friends. When you ain't got no money, who with you? So his friends were with him. They party hardy. I mean, they partied until, but you know what? He partied, but there's no work, so you're going to run out of money. But yet he's smart. You should have added that up. If you ain't going to work and all you're going to do is party, you're going to end up out of money. He ended up out of money, and then he had to go. He was hungry. What do I do when I'm hungry? And he's not at home. So he went and took a job watching the swines in the field. Those are pigs. And he had to feed them. And he's so hungry that he started eating what they're eating. Now, that's pretty low. He's eating what they're eating, y'all. And so while doing that, you know, it's always, if you belong to the Lord, that still voice is going to eventually, you're going to hear it. It's always been there, but eventually you're going to listen to it. So it says, and when he came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perished with hunger? So now he's thinking, at my daddy's house, even the servants live better than this. But I'm out here eating, I'm having to eat what the animals are eating. Any of you ever been on a farm and saw that stuff that they throw out to the animals to eat? It looks nasty. And that's what he was eating. So he ended up eating that. Okay, so he went on and so he came to himself. So I am going to keep saying that if you belong to the Lord, that still voice is in your ear, whether you listen to it or not. When you go and do things that you know that wasn't right and shouldn't have been done, that voice is in your head telling you, come on back, Barbara. That's the Lord sitting up there. Can you just imagine? Can you imagine God and Jesus sitting up there, and God say, yeah, there go again, and Jesus say, just hold on, she gonna get it together. Just hold on, Daddy. And then Daddy say, oh, you know, Daddy's a hard. I don't know about that girl. Maybe I need to whoop her. And Jesus say, remember, I died for her. I died on the cross. Just hold on. And that voice is steady in your ear, telling you what to do. Eventually, if you are a child of the King, you're going to listen. And when you listen to that voice, you're going to be sad. I hope you ain't doing nothing that you're going to leave and come back. You just are smiling. We love you. And we want you to come back. I don't care what you do. We love you. And we want you to come back. And that's the way the Lord is. He's waiting on you because you're considered a loss. You just lost. And it's okay. Sometimes we lose our way. But just don't forget that there is a God. And he's waiting on you. All you got to do is come to your senses by listening to that voice and come on back. Right.
Amen. Thank you, Sister Garrison. That lesson, of course, I freak out on this lesson because see, y'all don't know about no hogs and stuff. That is low when you eating with the hogs. Amen. And I even see when they show Fort Worth and they walk these big old hogs around as pets and, to win prizes. I be thinking, that's that hog that bit me. That hog can be vicious. And these people dress them up. Some of the hogs have had more baths than they done had. Some of the hogs are cleaner than a person, It's just interesting how we can take animals and make them, to glorify them and make them something special. But then when they talked about the prodigal son eating with the hog, now I almost can't go there because I used to feed the hogs the slop. I know some people fed them something else, but not us. Boy, I mean, you gotta be awful hungry. But see, you ain't ever been hungry. And if you get hungry enough, this just illustrates. And don't ever laugh at the Bible, because let me tell you, whatever the Lord saw fit to put in here, saw fit to let somebody write, all they trying to do is tell you a little bit about how low you can fall. See, that wasn't the only one laughing, Sister Garrison. Jeremiah had a little smirk on his face, too. Neither one of y'all better not run away from home. Landon, you eat it. Let me tell y'all something. What's going to happen to you the first time you run away, especially if you ain't got no car. If you walk away from home, I guarantee you going back. Because you're going to get tired of walking. Amen. I remember one time, I didn't run away from home, but I took a ride. I was in the city. It was a long walk to my auntie's house, so I decided to let a stranger give me a ride. I got in his car, and he had this loud music going, and he looked like a madman, and he took off 80 miles an hour in the city. 80 miles, I'm thinking, we just going up to the next block or two. Why is he driving? That man scared me to death. Then I wondered, was I going to ever get out that car? Because he in control, And once I got the car, I don't think I ever rode with anybody else from that day forward. Life is not a bed of roses out there. Amen? And but that's all right. If you ever step out, there's so much mess out there here in this world nowadays. People will take you over. But what's beautiful is that the Lord will take you back. That you really do have, probably wherever you come from, will treat you better than anybody you have ever been with in your whole life. Thank you, Sister Garrison, for that lesson. Amen. And we're going to have a song.